It started with a cold brew and a cluttered phone. One quiet morning, I sat on my balcony, deleting random apps I hadn't used in months, old shopping apps, food delivery, even 3 meditation apps I never opened. I laughed. Why did I have so much stuff, even digitally? Just a year ago, I was spending money on anything that gave me a quick thrill, a new gadget, another pair of sneakers, overpriced takeout. But after a month of rising rent, groceries that cost more than ever, and the quiet pressure of keeping up, something snapped. I didn't feel broke. I felt exhausted. That morning, I didn't just delete apps. I deleted the mindset that more equals better. I started living with less, on purpose. Not because I had to, but because I was tired of noise. That cold brew? It was the first thing I truly savored in months. Have you ever bought something online, felt excited, and then forgot about it 2 days later? That's not just you. That's how our brains work. Companies know this. That's why ads follow you everywhere online. They make it so easy to click, buy, and move on. But over time, we stop feeling happy with what we have. We always want more. It's called lifestyle inflation. As we earn more, we spend more on bigger phones, faster delivery, and things we didn't even know we wanted. Recent Pew Research study showed that nearly 60% of people making over $100,000 still live paycheck to paycheck.
Why?
Because when enough keeps moving, you never feel satisfied. Once I understood this, I stopped chasing that quick hit. I started asking, do I need this? Or am I just bored, tired, or stressed? Learning this changed everything. Frugal living isn't just about saving money. It's about retraining your brain to be content with what truly matters. Number 1. My core philosophy. Value per use, VPU. I used to buy things because they were on sale or looked cool. But then I started asking a better question. How often will I actually use this? That's when I came up with my personal rule, value per use, VPU. So, I take the price of an item and divide it by how many times I'll use it. If I buy a $100 jacket and wear it 100 times, that's $1 per use, pretty good. But if I buy a $50 shirt and only wear it once, that's $50 per use, not worth it. This simple idea changed how I shop. Now I look for things that last, that I truly love, and that fit into my real life, not a fantasy version of me. My $40 reusable water bottle, used every day, and probably saved me $500 a year on bottled drinks. One pair of quality sneakers lasted me through 4 seasons. VPU helped me stop wasting money on stuff I barely touched. Instead, I invest in fewer, better things that actually add value to my life. It's not about buying less, it's about buying smarter. Number 2. The anti-haul revolution. You've probably seen haul videos online. People showing off huge bags of clothes, makeup, or gadgets they just bought. I used to love those too. But now, I do the opposite. I call it my anti-haul. Every month, I make a list of things I didn't buy, and I celebrate it. Last month, a new phone I didn't need, fancy skincare I already have at home, and a $200 coffee machine. My $20 French press works just fine. It sounds simple, but it feels powerful. Instead of chasing new stuff, I started noticing what I already have. And honestly, I feel lighter, happier. More people are joining this mindset. In fact, many young people are turning to low-buy or no-buy challenges. Not because they're broke, but because they're tired of always wanting more. The anti-haul isn't about missing out. It's about freedom from clutter, stress, and endless spending. Number 3. The frugal food ritual. Anti-waste cooking. Food used to be one of my biggest money drains. I'd buy too much, forget about it, and end up throwing it away. Then I started something I call anti-waste cooking, a simple way to save money by using everything I buy. Instead of cooking from recipes, I now cook based on what I already have. For example, if I buy a bag of chickpeas, I plan 3 different meals. Roasted chickpeas for snacks, hummus for sandwiches, and a salad with chickpeas on top. One ingredient, many uses. I also prep food once a week and freeze leftovers in small portions. It saves time and stops me from ordering takeout when I'm tired. I use a free app to track what's in my fridge so nothing gets forgotten. Since starting this, I've cut my grocery bill by 30% and almost stopped wasting food completely. In 2024, the USDA reported the average household throws away over $1,300 worth of food a year. That's like tossing cash in the trash. Anti-waste cooking isn't just smart, it's satisfying. I feel good knowing I'm saving money, wasting less, and eating better. It's one of the easiest frugal habits that changed my daily life. Number 4. Soft skills, not soft spending. Instead of spending money to solve every problem, I started learning soft skills, simple, everyday skills that save me cash and make me feel more confident. For example, when my sink started leaking, I almost called a plumber. But I watched a YouTube video, bought a $5 tool, and fixed it myself. That one repair saved me over $100. I've also learned to sew small tears in clothes, cook basic meals from scratch, and even design simple graphics for my side hustle. These skills don't just save money, they build independence. I'm not stuck paying for every small issue, and I've started helping friends too. Online communities like Reddit now have groups where people share frugal skills and support each other. It's becoming a movement. Soft skills aren't just for work, they're for life. And they've helped me live better, for less. Number 5. Travel, but frugally epic. I used to think travel had to be expensive: flights, hotels, tours, fancy meals. But now, I've found a better way: frugal travel that's still epic. Recently, I did something I call a geo-arbitrage weekend. I took a short train ride to a smaller town where everything costs less: food, stays, even coffee. Instead of a hotel, I stayed with a host from a trusted couchsurfing site. We ended up talking for hours, and he showed me local spots no tourist would find. I walked everywhere, joined a free city tour, and ate street food that tasted better than any $50 meal. The whole trip cost less than one night at a big hotel, and it meant so much more. Travel doesn't need to be big or far. It just needs to be real. With a little planning, frugal travel can be more meaningful, more fun, and way more affordable. Number 6. My time-rich weekly reset. Every Sunday, I do something I call my time-rich reset. It's one day each week with no shopping, no screens, and no rushing around. Just slow, simple living. I clean my space, plan my meals, take a long walk, and write in my journal. Sometimes I read a book or call a friend. It costs nothing, but it gives me everything I need to feel calm and clear. Before this, weekends felt like a blur. I was either shopping, scrolling, or catching up on work. I thought I was being productive, but really, I was just busy. Now, I protect this quiet time. It reminds me that time is the real luxury, not money. A recent 2024 survey said most millennials would rather have more free time than a raise. I get it. Being time-rich is about choosing how you spend your hours, not just your dollars. Number 7. Digital minimalism equals financial minimalism. One day, I checked my bank account and saw small charges I didn't recognize. Turns out I was paying for 5 different apps I didn't even use. That was my wake-up call. I started practicing digital minimalism, cleaning up my phone, email, and online habits. I cancel free trials before they charge me and delete shopping apps that tempt me. Every month, I do a digital audit day where I check all my subscriptions, clear my inbox, and review where my money is going online. It takes 30 minutes and saves me hundreds of dollars a year. Less digital clutter means fewer ads, fewer temptations, and more control. When I cleaned up my digital life, my spending habits got cleaner too. From broke to builder, frugal living as wealth creation. When I started living frugally, I didn't have a lot of money. I just wanted to stop feeling stressed every time I checked my bank account. But something unexpected happened. I started building wealth. I saved my first $10,000 not by earning more, but by spending smarter. I focused on what really mattered. Then, I put that money into a low-cost index fund, a simple way to invest in the stock market without needing to be an expert. Now, my money is working for me while I sleep. It's slow and steady, but it grows over time. Frugal living taught me that you don't need a big income to build wealth. You just need good habits, patience, and a plan. It's not about being cheap. It's about being smart, and that's how I went from broke to builder. As I sat again with my cold brew, I realized something. I didn't miss the shopping, the fast food, or the rush to always have more. What I gained from frugal living was peace, more time, better health, real friendships, and a clear mind. Living with less didn't make my life smaller. It made it richer. I wasn't chasing things anymore. I was enjoying what I already had. You don't need a full cart to feel full. You just need to know what's enough for you. That's where freedom really begins. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.